Okay, next story here in our crypto corner. Flowcarbon.
My understanding of what Flowcarbon
Mm-hmm.
was I don't know,
Was, yeah.
an Adam Neumann project.
Remind us who Adam Neumann is.
Adam Neumann is the famed, infamous founder of WeWork.
Mm-hmm.
Loves to smoke weed on his private jet. Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
like to wear shoes.
Man, the shoes thing.
The shoes thing is weird. Weird guy, problematic figure, some might say,
Mm-hmm.
and unlikable to many, and had a wildly failed company that he profited from in an inspiring, honestly, way. So that's him. He then, as all great men do, failed miraculously upward in a
Mm-hmm.
way that is extraordinary to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that he did next was was a part of this project, Flowcarbon, that raised an insane amount of money from very reputable venture capital funds. And the idea was to tokenize carbon offsets. A great idea. Like,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, if it worked, if it had worked, if what they wanted to do had been done, it would have been great for the environment. It would have been innovation that excites, and it would have used the blockchain to do it. There's a whole bunch of things we could talk about: how carbon credit, the business of carbon credits, and how tokenizing them makes it more efficient and better for the planet, and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my understanding of what Flowcarbon was.
That's a great summation. So they raised money for the company of Flowcarbon, and then they did a token raise for the token called Goddess Nature Token.
No,
GNT.
it's not. It can't.
Noped right out of that name. I can't
I
nope enough.
unsubscribe.
So they raised 38 million for the token.
Then that was separate from their equity raise of the business.
There's an equity raise and then there was the token raise.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the token never launched. And there,
Unfortunately.
it is unfortunate. I do have to disclose that I know the team, and I know that there was, and this is public, but basically the timing never felt right for the
Okay.
token launch. There was the 2022 crash. There
Fair.
was a
I mean,
fair,
the
totally.
timing is not right now.
There was a lot of back and forth around the carbon registry, the current system. There's like a carbon registry that exists today, and I think there was just like
Okay.
a lot of negotiations with that registry. Anyway,
Okay.
the token never launched, and they have refunded the token holders.
Oh, they have.
They have refunded the token
Oh,
holders. Yeah.
wow. Okay. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So,
That's
I think there's one lens where you can look at the story and it's like DeFi thing fails.
yeah.
They all are scams and hacks. And then there's another way to look at this, which is like they refunded their token holders and
Wow.
they
I did not know that part of the story. A very, very significant, because my question kept being, what happened to that $30+ million? But
Mhm.
refunding them, they tried and it didn't work. And that's,
Yeah,
you
I
have
don't
to
know
commend
what
that.
happens to the equity raise. I don't know, but
Is the company shuttered, or is it just like the tokenization of it is no longer?
I don't think they're in a good spot if they
Yeah, I think that'd be tough. That'd be tough. If your whole thing is, it's a big pivot.
it sure is.
All of a
So-
sudden, they're like doing like dry bars around the city or something. It's actually co-working spaces again.
Exactly.
Man, you hate to see it, but also, I don't know. We work in an industry and in not only crypto, but just like startups where like this is the game. Like this is the game and this is what people are doing. And like you are making big bets and trying big things. And a lot of times it doesn't work. And if you can't be at peace with that, you can't be in the game of it.
Yeah.
So
That's a really generous take on it. I think part of the spectacle around the story is just how hateable Adam Neumann is, and that
Yeah.
he is attached to this project makes it just a very easy target to do a takedown around. I actually don't know that he was at all operational in Flowcarbon.
I don't think he was. I once sat next to a guy who worked there, and he, I don't think you know this guy. It's not, he wasn't, I don't think he was very high up. And he was like, you can stop by the office anytime and meet Adam Neumann. And I was like, you thinking that is cool? And like, the
I don't
way
think
in
that's
which
true, though. I don't think he was in the office.
he was like, his family office is across the hall from our office.
Oh,
So I was like,
Okay.
okay, so like I'll be across the hall from the office that Am Newman might possibly be in, and that's how you're hitting on me. Like, I have notes, my friend. I have some notes. Anyway, so I don't think he was operational. All that to say.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that.
Anyway,